We saw protests around Orlando, and we wanted to promote like the Black Lives Matter movement, but we understand that Apopka is a small community. But we think every single person, as long as they step up and put in their part, we can make a big change within the movement. And from there, we understood that people needed water, people needed snacks, we're in a global pandemic, people needed masks. And we just fundraised, and we just put together some volunteers. People would come over to my house, to Jonathan's house, and we would just make care packages and make posters, and we kind of made it like a hangout out of it and made it enjoyable to like work for this cause. And now we're gathered here trying to help out the community as much as we can.
Most of the kids who have organized this were my high school students.
Yeah.
So they just wanted an adult to kind of bounce ideas off of, to offer resources and just, answer some questions. And so they contacted me and asked if I would be that adult. And I said, of course. I've always been someone who is very vocal about my beliefs in equality and injustice. And I think they knew that about me from being in my classes. So they felt comfortable coming to me to ask.
Safe.
Yeah.
That's good. How does it feel to have such a cool mom?
I do have a very cool mom, and I'm an alumni of Apopka High School, and I am currently getting my master's in social work, so I try to make sure that I show a presence in everything social justice wise.
These kids have networked like crazy. I have been so impressed with them. They've had meetings with the police department. They've had working with emails from different campaigns for political individuals. They've worked with and have been speaking to the different ministers of different churches around the area. It's all been them. They have shown up and done the meetings and answered questions and scheduled. They've been amazing in this.
We raised over $1,000 with the help of Apopka, and we started making care packages and posters, and slowly it came to the light that no one else was truly organizing it, so we kind of just fell into the hands of organizing it. So we've been in contact with a lot of different people, and the community has really responded. But it's time to not have disparity or like social differences because of someone's skin color. That's not acceptable. And today we have a list of demands that we are handing to police to make sure that they implement those and they can be an example in a local Apopka. We've had people from Windermere, Ocoee, and just a bunch of different places in local Orange County reach out and say, let us know how this protest goes because we want to make our own and we are inspired. So we hope that we can like put that ripple in this, our community as well.
Black lives do matter, and I'm 18. I've seen within a short amount of time, the good and the ugly, and I shouldn't have to be here protesting for me to just be equal to someone else. It's gone on too long, and at some point, it's an uncomfortable conversation to have, but it's the most important conversation to have. It really doesn't need to be the way it is, and I want to make sure that it ends now, that I want to make sure that my generation ends now, and that I can look my kids into the eye and tell them that I made the world a better place.
Shout and uplift their names, because if we don't, no one will. All lives will not matter until Black ones do.